So on our way down the road to go to where the trestle is, I just happened to look over and notice this. As we literally just left Bernie's Model Railroad's hobby shop, we come across an old train layout, HO scale train layout, just dumped here off the side of the road. It's even got, you can see where the plaster was, there's wire here. The cork rail bed's still on it, there's trees on it. This looks like it was part of a tunnel. Or no, that was this part here. That is weird. Too ironic. Huh. Good starter kit if anybody wants it. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Scranton area. I'm with Nick from Nixcrossing.
Hey everyone.
We are taking him to where you've already seen numerous videos from the group. We're going to the abandoned train trestle. He has not seen it yet, so since I'm up in the area and he decided to come up and meet me here, I'm taking him to it so he can see it for himself and experience it for himself. So we'll see how he handles it as opposed to everybody else. And of course you already know how I'm going to handle it. So, but as we're walking along, we're finding pretty much, we did just find another QT sighting. So recently, as of 4/4/21, so we missed them by 7 days. So as usual, we always seem to miss each other just by that much. So QT, if you're watching, we see you, we know you're here. So hopefully you're not watching us right now from a tree. But yeah, so we're passing all these telegraph poles, and he picked up a couple insulators that he wants to take home with him. He's got a rail spike.
One spike of many.
One spike of many. I'm sure there'll be more because there's buckets everywhere full of them. So right now we're in the portion where we have the wall here, and should be not too much further till the trestle presents itself. So walking along the line here, we came across this. I think I do remember seeing this before, but I'm not 100% sure. But you got like a pit right there, and this was some kind of anchor point because it's got anchors in it. You know, steel anchors in it. But then there's a insulator pole, or telegraph pole right behind it. So, and it just goes downhill towards the water there. So it may have been a water tower maybe at one point because the rail line's right behind us. So that's a possibility. Or it was a chute of some sort.
It could have been a pump house.
Maybe. So.
Yeah, looking at that, see how like sheer that is?
Yeah.
I think this could have been part of a pump house.
Okay, well maybe it was a pump house then.
I don't know. We'll never know.
That's Nick's theory. So whatever you guys think, if you have a different theory, drop it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Now this I definitely remember. It was a switching board for the telegraph lines. And there's a downed pole behind it, right back there. And then there's a drainage pipe here. So we are definitely getting closer because we should be coming across that Dodge truck pretty soon. And then the trestle will present itself. So we got another concrete wall over here to our right, and we got a date stamped in it of 1905. Get you a closer look here. I don't know if you can pick it out yet. There you go. There's some pieces of insulator, busted insulator. Don't know how well you can pick it out, but right there it is presenting itself. So let's continue on, because I knew this concrete wall down here just started like right here, and you can actually see that from up top. So I know that runs pretty much right underneath the trestle, so I knew we were getting close. Plus, you know, there's other things of knowing that we're close from remembering from the last time I was here. Just landmarks, different landmarks, things I remember along the way. So like I said, we should be coming up to that Dodge truck here soon. That's down off the embankment here, just up ahead. Alright, so we found the Dodge truck, and while looking at that, I noticed across the water there is a concrete structure of some sort, but I can't make out what it was. It looks like it has like a room with a window looking straight to the back there, and then a channel going towards the water. So there must have been some kind of pipeline of some sort, because obviously the abandoned town of Greenville is up that direction, so that may have something to do with that. But we've also came to where we were trying to get to, the trestle. So here we go. Okay, here we go. We're about to make the ascent up the really steep, loose gravel, wet, rainy, look, the sun's coming out, hill.
Hillside.
So here we go. Well, it's not as steep as North Carolina. So Nick is making his way up. He's getting to the steep part right now. We still got this little bit to go, and we are here.
This will get the hardest part at the end.
Of course. Can he do it, folks? Can he do it? Root him on, root him on. Oh, he made it.
Cardio.
Yay. My hernia is screaming right now. Oh, look, a convenient little tree to grab onto. So here we are. To our left is where the line used to go out. To our right, the trestle. Stand by me bridge, 820. Nice. And QT marking. Alright guys, so here we are, about to cross the trestle. I just, the wind picked up, so I put the purple panda on so you can hear me and not hear a bunch of wind noise. So I do have right now, I'm using a extendable monopod, so hopefully we can use that to get you some different looks that you've never seen before from other than me hanging off the side of the bridge and everybody freaking out about it. So, first off, here's the ladder that I climbed down in my last video to get those cool shots from underneath. So you can see that there, and you can see QT also climbed down there and made his mark right down the corner of the stone there. So I'm not the only crazy one, apparently. But here we go. Take a walk out here and turn around, see how Nick's making out. How you feeling? You know, everybody else that's been up here says that it's not the end where it bothers them, it's out towards the middle. So the higher up you get, because it's actually, you're not really higher up, it's just the ground goes lower, so it gives you the illusion that you're higher up. But this is as tall as a 10-story building in the middle. So
all right, guys, we're gonna be 10 stories up. Let's just watch the footing.
I've actually found, rather than trying to step on each trestle, or I'm sorry, tie, I step like this between, so I'm bridging the two of them, and it seems to be better, stable. Or unless you're crazy like me, it's your third. So we're just about getting close to the middle now. So I know, not knocking anybody's fears or anything like that, but I know there are people that would be scared to do this, and again, I'm not knocking your fears. Your fears are your fears, but at least this way I can bring you through video what it's like to experience this for those of you who would not dare to do this for your obvious reasons. So again, I don't blame you, I don't fault you, I don't criticize you, I don't feel, like that's, I get it, I understand. So I'll give you a look over the edge here.
Yeah, this wind's pretty bad.
So again, just to give you an idea, like I said, I'm using a extendable monopod. That's about how far I can get you guys away from me. So you can see where I'm standing. I'm on the walkway plank, but underneath is one of the ties, so that way I know it's solid underneath. I'm not going to step in between them because obviously there's nothing underneath of them. But I know there's at least support underneath of it, so I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to go any further out than that. So I just wanted to give you guys, my viewers who care about me and think I'm crazy, You're right, I am, but just giving you a little bit of peace of mind there so you don't feel so worried about me. And again, we do have QT sightings everywhere. He was just here on the 4th again, so.
Oh, do you mark the rail?
Yep, right there.
Oh, cool.
And there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there.
There we go on the rail.
So here's a look. If you can see, you can probably barely make it out, but right there's where that Dodge truck is.
Oh, yeah.
And then that concrete wall that I was telling you guys about. So I'll give you as a look off of this side. What's that? Oh yeah, just be careful, some of them are rotted.
That's good.
Alright, so we are pretty much at the halfway point right now. So we are 10 stories up right now. And we're actually standing over the support, center support. If you can see it, I don't know if you saw it, I couldn't see the footage of, sorry, the mic cord's getting in the way, but you can see it underneath here. There's a part of it right there, and right there. And we do, have to be cautious of where we step because right here is a rotted tie, so we want to probably skip over that one. You can also go over here and you walk across this, or, What's that?
Like, doing that way,
Oh. Yeah, you'll feel some of them are soft. I just stepped on one that felt soft. This one right here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, see, this is definitely what you got to be cautious of. This thing's pretty well rotted. That's pretty bad. Like, I felt it move when I stepped on it, so there was another soft one here too somewhere. This one definitely, that one's gone. So, but it's just something that if you step on it and you're not prepared for it, there is steel underneath of it, so you're not going to fall through it. But if you step on it and you feel it move and you're not prepared for it, it might startle you. Oh, like, look at this one. This one's like gone. And the one I'm standing on is a little soft too. So, being over 100 years old, it has definitely stood the test of time. No doubt about that. But as it's, you know, abandoned and no longer maintained, it's eventually gonna, probably in another 100 years, not be here anymore. So, or in a lot worse condition than it is now. So at least like Jay says, we can document this kind of stuff and bring it to you guys so you can see pieces of history. This is a piece of rail history, you know, of the Erie line, of, you know, what helped build America, what helped build this country was the railroads. So you're getting to see that firsthand through our videos. And that's one of the things that we definitely enjoy doing this. One is being able to see it for ourselves, and two, to bring it to you guys so you can see it as well.
This one's pretty bad.
Yeah, that one's pretty sketchy.
How did you do this one?
What's that?
How'd you get across this one? That's a pretty big one. Here.
This one's okay. If you step here, you'll be all right.
What about there?
What, here? Yeah, that's a little sketchy.
Dang.
This side.
Yeah, I'll just go for that one. I can make it. 1, 2.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
He did it.
Woo.
He
It's
done.
just a little weird, you know.
He done did it. He made it.
Almost.
Almost. You made it. You're here.
One really sketchy part. That's all.
In reality, he did fall, but I caught him and I pulled him back up. So
Thank you.
I don't know my own strength. So fitting for this, I just realized looking at my hat that Jay said that he remembers seeing Conrail cross this bridge when he was younger. Yes, or either when he was younger or he saw Conrail. I know he found video footage of a train crossing this back in the 70s, so I would have to find out from him where he found that or look back through my messages to see if I still have it. But I know it was either a video or a picture of one of the last trains that crossed this trestle. So So what I'm probably going to end up doing is when we get to the other side, or when we get to this side, I'll cut this video off until we're heading back out, because I'm going to actually, which you'll probably have already seen before this is edited and done, obviously, I'm going to do a live stream going back across. So if you missed that and you want to see that of us going back across, I'll link it in the description below from the live stream so you can see the walk back across. So Nick just brought up an interesting, valid point. He was just commenting on the fact of, you know, actually doing this now and experiencing it for himself and saying, hey, I've done that, seeing it in other videos, and then once he puts his video out, and then he just also made the comment of, yeah, been there, done that, don't have the t-shirt to prove it. And I said, yeah, that is one thing that this place is lacking, is the souvenir shop. So we can't get any t-shirts. But We can always design our own and make our own.
That's true.
There you go.
Get the bridge.
There you go.
Nixcrossing bridge.
Always thinking.
Merchandising.
Merchandising. Spaceballs the lampshade. Spaceballs the toilet paper. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one. Okay, so again, not knocking anybody's fears or anything like that, but he is doing really good with it. He is taking his time with it. There are some spots where it's soft, so it actually is probably messing with him. Plus, he noticed that he did say that the trees moving, you'll hear it in his video, is messing with him too, giving them the illusion that we're moving, or the bridge is moving, but it's not. It's just the trees blowing in the wind. So, but we're almost to the end, and then you'll get to see him doing this live on the way back.
That's from him. I'll be filming on the action camera.
Yeah, he'll be filming while I'm live streaming. So. Whew. I just hit my head on a branch. So here's something interesting. As we get to this side, which is more tree covered, you have JP's patented nature's carpet growing on what would have been the walkway planks. And as you see right there, there's a nice rotted one. So obviously we're not walking on that. Ooh, that was a tree that just went, eh. It's rubbing up against the, right there. Rubbing up against the wood. So, another rotted one. There's some missing pieces here. You can actually see down underneath. Which, since I have this monopod going on, maybe I can give you a view underneath from up here. So stand by, let me get that set up. Alright, so here you go. We're going to give you an underneath view. Maybe we'll do it from over here. So we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully it turns out good.
Staring at RJ on the ground.
Alright, so here we are at this mysterious steel structure that we still have not figured out what it is. Which, once we get to the other side, we are back on terra firma, aka ground. There's a look through this. I don't know what this is. None of us know what this is. It's some kind of pipe or something. Not pipe, but I mean channel of some sort, because there's like caps on here that QT marked and somebody else did something inappropriate, so we'll try to cut that out. But you got these caps on here. So it was definitely used for something. Plus there's a gauge on the top, or what's left of a gauge. Huh. Oh, it looks like QT's got some new artwork here. Let's check this out. That's pretty cool. Huh. Oh, a couple more of those. I don't know if you guys have seen my tunnel video near with JP where we went under Copley near the kilns. There was that other graffiti artist, the Catnap. Well, they're making their way up this way too. So I saw on the other side too, there was some markings. There's another one.
Whoops.
So the Catnap is trying to catch up with QT and make their presence known up here as well. Some other QT markings.
Some type of shoot.
Yeah, it's got to be. We don't know what it is, but so if you guys remember, we also continued on, this line continues on to the lower bridge, which they repurposed or redecked for the work being done on the 380 bridges, and also from the day when we were searching for the abandoned rail car and didn't find it because we found out it was gone. So those videos will be linked below too if you haven't seen them, if you're new here and you want to check those out. Also, I'll throw in, you know, everybody else's videos, links of those days and those adventures. But we're going to pause here. I'm going to switch over to live stream from the phone, and we'll catch back up with you on this video on the other side.